In a move to defuse the crisis with Iran, the UK Foreign Secretary has said the oil tanker seized by Marines 10 days ago could be released if Tehran provides a guarantee it won't go to Syria. Jeremy Hunt has spoken with Iran's Foreign Minister over the phone in an attempt to resolve the situation.
An attempt to defuse tensions between London and Tehran over this Iranian tanker. Jeremy Hunt has told Iran's Foreign Minister the ship could soon be released from Gibraltar.
Our concern has always been the destination of the tanker and the fact that it was taking oil to Syria, not the origin of the oil. And I said that if we could receive sufficient guarantees that that tanker was not headed for Syria, then we would be able to resolve the situation following, of course, due process in the Gibraltar courts.
Royal Marines helped the Gibraltar authorities to detain the Grace 1 supertanker last week. It's suspected of trying to breach EU sanctions on Syria. The captain and 3 crew members were arrested and released on bail without charge. The territory's chief minister said Gibraltar is determined to enforce sanctions linked to Syria through the courts. But he said we would be prepared to facilitate the release of the detained asset to a rightful claimant if we were satisfied we had received guarantees it would not be going to Syria or to any entity sanctioned under the relevant EU regulations. The seizure of the ship triggered fury in Tehran and threats of retaliation against Britain in the Gulf. This Royal Navy warship was forced to protect a tanker from Iranian gunboats. And the heightened threat prompted Britain to send a second major warship to the region. But even with HMS Duncan en route, the UK's desire is for peace.
What Britain successfully managed to do is to combine a robust approach, a hard power approach, with a single ship. It was nothing dramatic and nothing drastic. It was a single Royal Navy vessel, and it managed to force the Iranians to back down and managed to make them talk.
Britain's call for calm is in contrast with the United States. It wants to build a coalition of warships and planes to escort tankers through the Gulf. That will be seen by Tehran as a new escalation, not as a way to avert conflict. Deborah Haynes, Sky News.